Some introductions about the quads. Quads is activated through knee extension. The more knee extension or the more depth, the more quad activation. For maximum quad activation, you must go to sufficient depth. Rectus femoris is one of the 4 muscle groups of the quads. It's type 2 dominant, which responds better to heavy weights. The other muscle groups like the vastus lateralis and medius, they are a mixture of type 1 and type 2 muscle, which respond to heavy and light weights. Therefore, for maximum growth, do low and high rep exercises. The first tip is to go to sufficient depth. Half rep is half gains. This exercise quotes that deep squat resulted in superior increase in front thigh muscles compared to shallow squats. Even if lighter weights were used, these studies show that it can actually make more gains than a partial squat. For lunges, it's the same. Half reps is half gains. Full reps, you get the full gains of the exercise. One tip is to place a box or a bench behind and ensure you tap it while squatting. This will force depth. Pause if you are able to at maximum tension at the bottom. It gives you an indicator of how low you should go. Poor ankle mobility can limit depth. Stretch before you squat. You can use weights for greater stretch as well. The second tip to maximize squat size is to have good stance. For lunges, larger step is more hip flexion. This will target your glutes and your hamstrings more. Try lunging with a shorter step with knees in front of your toes. This will target your quads more. Same for squats. Wider stance targets your abductors more. May not be ideal if the focus is on your squats. Try squatting for yourself with a wide stance to feel that it targets your abductors more. So the tip is to try a narrow stance. Keep your legs close together. But if your ankle mobility restricts you, you can use a weight plate as elevation. The third way to maximize quad size is to choose the right exercises. Add lunges to your legs day. Studies have shown similar quad activation versus squats. Another tip is to use light weights and high reps to target your type 1 muscles as well. The next tip is to use side and transverse lunges to target more muscle groups of your quads. The fourth tip is to add leg extensions into your workout. Studies have shown that leg extensions has the highest quad activation, even more so than squats. If not, just add in more volume. Expert Dr. Mike Gertel suggests a minimum of 8 sets per week.